Hi everybody, this is Nisha from Karma, and we're here live at the OMG studios. All things swanky, Carnival started already. After having my baby, I just dived back on stage. I started touring and things like that. So things pretty okay. It's just a lot of sleepless nights. I'm very sleep deprived, but it's worth it because you wake up, I see my son, and everything just falls back into place for me. So and I'm very inspired in a different way. I never thought I'd feel this way, but life has changed for the better. 2016 was the best day of my whole life ever. It gave me my son, and on top of that, a lot of things happened for me career-wise. A lot of things happened, in a good way for me and my husband, and so on. So a lot of things was successful and positive. So 2016, hands down, best day of my life. I think the biggest change is actually knowing that you're somebody's mother. That is something that I can't seem to get my hand on at times because I'm such a clown. I think in my own way, I'm a child also, and I play a lot. So that's the only thing I'm looking forward to with my being like a little childish also, because I know Aaron and I would have a lot of fun. Aaron is my son. We would have a lot of fun. Otherwise, it's a huge change being someone's mom. You live your life differently. You wake up thinking different thoughts, So of course, responsibility is always the key agenda, but it's just a wow factor to be a mother. It's amazing. I think he, besides a very off sleep pattern, I think it's because when I was pregnant, I'd sleep at very odd hours, so maybe he have developed that. He does this chat with me. He goes koi, and I'm like, what is it? And when I actually reply what he says, he has a conversation with me, and we could go on for like hours like that. So that's a bit odd for me, but it's very cute too.
You could go for hours koi.
Yeah, we just be like koi, and he like koi, and he has his pacifier because I optioned to use that because I didn't want him to get involved with his thumb sucking. So the pediatrician recommended that. So he would pull it out and he would say koi. It's very cute. Oh well, we are a large family, but we're very close knitted. So he's going on pretty well, especially with my nephew who lives in Trinidad. Brian. Brian is a couple of years older than he is. So to Brian, it's like having a baby brother. And Aaron I think he's going to idolize Brian to a point because they're going to be always together. They're always together anyways. And then I have my two nieces here. I also have two nephews away. And the children, they are bonding so well with him. He's a mama's boy. He's a mama's boy, and well, he loves his father a lot too. And he's very attached to the both of us. But when it comes to family, I think he would be very family oriented. I grew up that way, and I'm hoping he will sort of, be the same way that mommy, like mommy. Career-wise, well, a lot of things are happening. Very soon I'll be restarting a TV show again. I've started recording songs for things like Carnival and Miami Carnival because Carnival kind of came upon me like boom, and then as an artist you're always waiting to, you want a good song, but you want the song to be a song that's going to score. So I don't just record any and anything. On the chutney side, I've been doing a lot of music, Bollywood remixes and so on. It's been doing pretty well. So I'm looking forward to that. I have a lot of tours booked with the band already. In fact, the band has been booked throughout the year already. So we're looking forward to a lot of touring. But it's a bit hard now to leave my little kiddie and go. So I try to keep my tours at a shorter length. But we do have some good ones in there. And if you follow me on social media, you'd see what we'll be doing. It's like keeping up with karma. Yeah. Things that happened, and I think it kind of slowed down last year. Well, I was absent in Carnival last year due to my pregnancy, and I felt that a lot of fetes and so on had slowed down. A lot of things were cancelled. It was disappointing to people who love Carnival, but there's life after Carnival for bands and for artists because that's where touring comes in handy, and the carnivals around the world. We did Grenada last year, Guyana right after. Comes after our carnival. Guyana has theirs, then Miami Carnival and Orlando, and so it goes, So there's always life after Carnival, and throughout the year, artists, they pump. Yeah, I tend to live my life now as though every single day is my last, because so much things happen in life that makes you aware that one day you never know what can happen, and it's always nice to live your life in a kind way, in a generous way, you know, to always be kind-hearted to people no matter what, because sometimes people go through things you may not know, and you may face them and they may be, you know, not so nice to you, but nothing is wrong with sharing a smile with somebody. Nothing is wrong with being kind to somebody, or lending a hand to someone, because somebody always needs it. And perhaps when you need a hand, that person may, you know, be back there for you. But it's always been nice to be kind to people. So I've kind of started building my life on being a light. And I think being a light to somebody, we all have it within us. It's just for us to explore that. And it's just all about being a better person, being more positive, less negative, dusting away negativity from your life or around you, you know, eliminating things that may stress you out and make you want to, you know, get angry. Just live a positive, happy life, and, you know, be kind and be wise. I've started my line recently where I did the dollhouse. It's available on Instagram and Facebook.
What line?
It's clothing and chokers, and basically hoping to extend it a little later during the year. My problem is I don't have a lot of time to facilitate the things I really want to do, but I was prompted when so many people ask me, who dresses you? What inspires your fashion? And I thought, you know what, perhaps I can bring these pieces to people as well, and that's what I've been doing, sourcing a clothing line that I myself would wear, so that I can share my taste with others, and it has been working so well. You can check out my stuff, as I told you, on Instagram and on Facebook, but the dollhouse is about dolling women. Fellas, well, I could comment too, not see. I'd rather do something than do nothing at all, you know, so it's like a full package right now, with the band, with baby, and of course trying to do all of these things with, you know, within the career, or I have to say within the career, because it has become part of the clothing line, has become part of my life, my lifestyle as well. And you know, my hands are pretty full, but I rather it full than empty. So I've been with my husband 15 years. We were married 5 years ago, and it was hush because I think my private life, that's personal to me. And I remember people started seeing me wearing sindoor. Sindoor is a part of a Hindu ritual. When you get married, you wear it, and or your husband puts it for you. It's part of a protection process. It's like that. And you know, people started seeing me wearing it, and they were like, what is happening here? Because I never officially made an announcement and things like that, but I felt that was so personal, and my wedding was very, very private, very personal, and only the only family was there, and the closest family too, you know. So marriage life is happy. I mean, I believe you have to have somebody in your life who's going to understand everything that you go through, the good times, the bad times. A spouse is not just somebody that, you know, you can be romantic with, or you can hold hands and this sort of thing. You need somebody to stabilize you at times. You need somebody to be there, support you, have your back. And I found that with my husband, and we have a really good relationship. Of course, there are always ups and downs, because no two people are the same, but we found friends in each other, and it's important for a husband and wife to be friends, because if they're not, it ain't gonna work, you know. We were on a flight to Orlando, and some of the musicians were seated to the back of the aircraft, so I decided to go visit them. And when I went there, one of them was covered up, so I thought, and the engineer was sitting next to the person I thought was my drummer, Anil, and he's like, yeah, he's sleeping, wake him up. And I did. I was like, hey, sir, it's time to get up. And it actually wasn't the drummer, it was a total stranger just sitting there covered from head to toe, and it was a woman, and she pulled it off, and she looked at me like, what the hell, why did you wake me up? And that was an OMG moment for me, because for the entire flight, even in immigration, even when I came out of the airport, I was like seeing this woman, and I felt really bad about it. So that was an OMG for me, and like a recent one. There are lots with me though, I can go on and on, but yeah. Well, I want to say thank you to OMG Magazine for having me, Stephen, and of course I want to say thank you to my makeup artist today, that's Riri. Much love to you. And I want to say blessings to Chara Lochan Das, who has hooked me up with this beautiful gown. I mean, for a local designer, this is beyond excellent. I look forward to working with you for Carnival 2017 and beyond. I'm really mind blown by your work. And to everybody who supports me, Ravi B, and Karma, we say thank you to you all. Don't forget, chat so come on out. We're looking out for you. Budget is coming to you all. Also, follow us on Facebook, Nisha B, and on Instagram, Nisha B Karma1. So we'll keep in touch.